What would you do if a demon followed you everywhere you went? Well, that's how it was for the Smurl family. This is part 8, one of the longest and broadest hauntings I've ever covered. So if you missed part 1 through 7, go back and watch that. Janet decided if no one could help them, they were gonna have to help themselves. So she starts going to the library and learning everything she can about demonology and the occult, etc. She finds these books comforting because they're not the only ones that have gone through something as crazy as this. But none of these books seem to be as crazy as the things going on at the Smurl family house. Like, for example, the bed sheets being shredded in the middle of the night. So this is when the family contacts a priest and gets them to bless the house. At first, they think it works and the house seems like it becomes a normal house until just 3 days later, it ends up starting the haunting again. So they have the priest come again and bless the house. This time, the haunting stops for a few days and then the doors start opening and shutting on their own again and the knocking on the walls begins. Then this friend that they have recommends Ed and Lorraine Warren, and that's when the Warrens first get involved. So a lot's happened before the Warrens have even gotten involved here. They show up and they bring their friend and apprentice, Diane, who is also a psychic medium. They start checking each room, and as Diane and Lorraine are headed upstairs to the parents' bedroom, they get this evil, bad feeling. And Diane looks at Lorraine and is like, I'm scared. And then they both hear something coming from the bedroom, so they go to the bedroom. This is the moment in horror movies where you're like, don't go in there. But they go in and they look around and they don't see anything. But Diane is just staring at the closet. She knows something. They open the closet door and they don't see anything in there either. But there's this foul smell. And Lorraine closes her eyes. A lot of people don't know this about Lorraine, and I didn't know this about Lorraine until I read her book. How she uses her psychic gift to find the demon or spirit or entity is she actually closes her eyes and then she can see it. So I always pictured Lorraine, and she may also do this, but I always pictured that she was just like walking in and the demon's like, what's up? So she finishes up the walkthrough through the house and then she goes to the Smurls and she's like, I got bad news and more bad news. Number 1, you have 3 spirits in your house. One of them's not really a big deal and 2 of them are not friendly. And you also have a demon. The demon can assume many forms and will use its powers to manipulate the other spirits into harming them. So the Warrens decide they want to run an experiment. Go to